Chat. It's exhausting. You ever feel that? Feel like it's all just exhausting. I'm so tired. Gym wore me out, even though I only went for like 30 minutes and I did only warm ups. I've not been to the gym ever. And so I am fucking tired, man. Everything working. I don't even check things anymore. I just press go live. I had to delete Fortnite to start my stream. It took me 20 minutes to get onto my computer, load up Epic Games launcher, and delete Fortnite just because I had the zero space. Like it was trying to download Fortnite while I had zero space. And so my whole computer was like not even 1 FPS, it was no FPS. It was like 1 FPM, and it was just insane. It took me 20 minutes to even delete the thing, and then as soon as it deleted, whoo, we're zooming. Uh, I've had Fortnite on my computer for like 7 years. I think that's how old my computer is. It was the first game I downloaded, and so it's end of an era. But also, I'll download it again after I figure out what I need to delete. Uh, and I think I don't know like what I have that is causing so much of my issues. And I think it all leads back to disk space. And I need to get a new SSD or something, or whatever you call them, like a fast one. I want to get like at least 2 terabytes and then just have some backup drives as my D drive. So I'd never run out of space. Because I'm pretty sure the more space you have on your disk, just slower everything is. Because I remember my PC being really good the first year of having it, and I don't know. I think I downloaded too many games, and like it instantly felt slower. This was a few years back, and I like tried tweaking it, and I like did overclocking stuff, and it just never fixed it. Well, it helped. It didn't fix it, but it helped. What else? What else? What's been happening in Woon's life? I'm finally getting my car sorted. My car, I bought a starter motor for my car, and it was like $400, 450. All of my savings gone, and then I have no one to install it, so I had to contact my pop, and he hooked me up with someone who fixed my wheel bearings last time, and so I'm gonna get my starter motor put in. I can't afford an actual mechanic, but yeah, hopefully I can get driving. I'm gonna get a job again because kind of need a car to go to work. There's no such thing as public transport. Should we play Minecraft now? I I had this vision. I seen a reel, and I want to. Can we can delete S1. I had a vision, and I want to completely make a new house, and I'm gonna make like a it's gonna be basic, but it's gonna be a cherry blossom house because there's cherry trees right next door. So I'm gonna have to collect a bunch of cherry saplings and plant them. And I don't know where we're gonna situate it, but like I don't know. Maybe we'll just demolish the house, start from scratch. But I don't like the look of our house. And I've seen a really good Instagram reel of someone making like a cherry sort of like I don't know what you'd call the vibe of it. It was almost like colonial house. It's like one of those TV, not the, what do you call them? It's like one of the houses you see of like a rom-com in like the early 2000s. Like they're cost like $1 million, and it's in the rural middle of nowhere. Hey Mahal, is that right? I don't. I feel like I fuck that name up every time, and I'm just like, it's not imprinted. Hey, did I get the name? I'm trying to remember how we figured out how to pronounce it. Yeah, you did. All right, good. Because I like tried to remember it, and I thought I got it wrong again. No, wait. Is it Hull or is it pronounced like Hull or Hull? It's pronounced Hull, isn't it? Like a ship's hull. Because that's how it's typed. I don't know. What's been happening? Did you watch much of Elena's stream? I came back from the gym and she was already gone. Wait, you said you were gone already. You said you were going to gym as well. I remembered that. Mayhull. Mayhull. Is there a bee? There is a bee. I thought I had a fly in my ear for a second. Okay. That's a terrible noise to hear. Alright, I need saplings. Last part is not how. Make it. Last part is not how. Make it cool. Cool. A hole. Mayhul. Perfect? Was it for real perfect? Mayhul? Wicked. We find out how long has it taken? How many streams was that to figure out how to pronounce that? I'm gonna have to do that with every single chatter if they don't have a really like basic name. And my name is like, imagine me meeting myself. Like my wounds coming into the chat. Because I've had a few different ways of pronouncing my name. I once had a guy call me, what was it? It was Wow or Woo. It was Woo NZ. And he thought I was from New Zealand. And the NZ at the end of my name was New Zealand. That was... I don't think I corrected him. I think it was a raid, so I didn't really message much after that. I've had also people say people say wounds or wounds, and I think when I originally made the name, I think I pronounced it wounds, but it's kind of just been changed to wounds. Like wounds is a double O. That's how I'd pronounce it if I had a double O in my name. I've got a stack of saplings already. Damn. Did you guys hear about the rapture? Is that are we like the only ones left behind? Did I like half my viewership just because we didn't get sucked up? If you want to put double O, take the extra W. True. I could do that because the extra W is because some random bot. It's Wednesday Winecraft Weem. Yes. It's Wednesday, Esp. Happy Wednesday. I'm exhausted, Esp. First time going to the gym, it wore me out. It really wore me out, but you gotta build that tolerance, I guess. Did you work? I did. I was just learning the machines. So I did, like, pretty much warm up on the treadmill, because that's easy. Was it your first day? Yeah. It's my first day ever being in a gym. So I did the treadmill to, like, warm up, and then I did the... Oh my god, me too. We're twins. Going to the gym at the same time. Let's go outside and run. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess. But then I did I don't know what it's called. It was like a sort of a rowing sort of... It wasn't the row machine, but it was like the movement for like climbing with your feet. It was like going up steps, but it wasn't a stepper. And it had a really confusing name. No. It wasn't stairs, but it was like... It was walking and you hold onto the bars. You like hold onto the bars and you do a swishy sort of with your feet. Will these grow one by one? I don't know if I'm explaining the machine right. Holly knows what it is, so when Holly comes back to the room, I can ask. You know what you're talking about? Yeah, I did that as the start, the first thing I did, and then I went to... Holly showed me how to do my... like, you pull the bar down to work out your arms and your upper torso, your like shoulders and stuff. Check TMs. Let's see if Esp knows what I'm talking about. Yes, Esp, that's it. That's it. Oh my god, that's actually almost the exact same thing. Yeah. I've seen them at workout playground things. Yeah. Yeah, they're at like the parks and stuff. What else did I do? I did one where you put your elbows down and you do sort of curls with your elbows on a little cushion. And then I think I went back to the steppy thingy. I don't know if we figured out the name for it yet. And then I think I ended it off on the treadmill. No, I did treadmill for like 10 minutes at like a few degrees inclination. I don't know, this makes it... I was like lazy. I did not do much, but I was having fun. I got another excuse because of the workout to skip... Of the excuse because of the workout to skip all the lectures. You skipping school to go work out? Wish dumbbells weren't so expensive. At 55 per... I feel like you can do almost everything with a dumbbell though. Like it's just weight. Like that's how our ancestors used to do it, you know? They would get logs. And the logs were the dumbbells. What's been happening with you, Asp? What's your day been? Oh, and then I came home and I ate a bunch of like cheesecake. like little tiny cheesecakes. So whatever progress I did do with like any like workout, I immediately got rid of it. I woke up at 11 and installed a washing machine. A washing machine. Wow. Now you're gonna have no excuse not to be clean, right? You're gonna have to be clean now. What's the time over there? It is 10:42, so it is still it's still Wednesday for me, and that's all that matters. Just past midnight, yeah, but I went live on Wednesday for you as well, right? Right? What's Wednesday like? Are you able to stay up? Like, do you have things tomorrow or like what? Because I feel like I couldn't have picked a worse day to go live, like to do my whole thingy. It's 8. It's 8 p.m. Damn, it kind of early. I mean, when uni starts back up, I won't be able to come to stream. I need to wake up at 6. So what time should I stream on Wednesdays that's going to be able to work? Because I do want to start early. It is 100% my fault that I went so late. I wanted to start about 6 p.m. my time, and I was gonna, and then I decided I want to go gym. So yeah, if you have like a better time, like within reason, like I'm not gonna start at like 7 a.m. And I'm free, like at that time most of the time, I can start. Like it'll actually be good to have a set time as well as a set day. But I've just gotten to the set days. But I feel once I get working and Holly's gonna be working, I'm gonna have like nothing to do after I'm done working. Like this is how I'm hoping the vibe will go. Like if I finish earlier than Holly, then I can stream for a bit on like other days. But it's all like I have to figure that stuff out with time. Had bus and pasta bake for dinner. Dude, pasta bake is amazing. I love pasta bake. The top layer crunch on a pasta bake, amazing. That's the best shit. And then a little bit of crispy cheese as well. Oh, you hate the crunchy parts? Damn. Damn, you just like the pasta, I guess. I'm trying to remember what type of pasta was used one time. My mum made a pasta bake that was just amazing. It was a ravioli pasta bake. It was ravioli, and then it was like breadcrumbs with cheese on top that add the little crunch. I would consider myself a pasta fiend. It sounds so good. It was amazing. It was the best. My favorite thing My favorite pasta is ravioli. It would have to be ravioli. It's so versatile. And I think I'd die on that hill. The most I could do is eggs. You gotta learn. You just gotta, you know, practice makes perfect and all. Like, I like cooking, but I won't do it. I like cooking, or the thought of making something, but I just hate cooking. If that makes any sense, and I know it doesn't. I like doing them, but actually doing the dishes is such a task. But you got a dishwasher now. No, wait, you got a washing machine. That's a different thing. My bad. Dude, how many fucking logs are there in these fucking trees? We're getting a dishwasher like next week. Damn, you're really automating everything. Huh. You're really getting it all. Do you have a dryer yet? You got the washing machine, do you got a dryer? No? You're you're drying them on the line? With a clothesline? All your clothes? See, my family is massive. Like, we've got... How many people are in the house right now? Like 7? We need that dryer. That dryer works overtime. My family only has 3 people. Yeah, so you'd probably get away with having no need for a dryer. It's all about the demand, I think. And dryers suck as well. Like if you don't, if it's not needed, what am I like? How do I say this? It's like there is a cost to the speed, and it is like your clothes do end up worse over time, and like shrinkage and stuff, and like some things just can't be dried as well. Also, I don't think we have the space for it without rearranging the whole laundry. Well, I have we have a tiny laundry. We have like we just have the dryer on top of the laundry the washing machine. I was about to say laundry machine. Yeah, you just need one of the stackable ones. Unless you live in like I guess you're from South Australia, so you probably live in like one of the caves like out Cooper Pedy. So there's probably not much headroom. Or it's got like a permanent fucking coal miner's back. It's just crouched all the time. Living in a rock sounds so cool. Could you imagine how fucking amazing that air conditioning is? That aircon, you put the aircon on for like 5 minutes, your whole place is cooled down. Because it's just that well insulated. I don't even think I want to know how hot it actually gets inside those houses. It would be amazing. Also, could you not theoretically just be like, my family is expanding, there's a new kid on the way, I'm just gonna carve out another room. I'm gonna go mining. It's actual Minecraft. I don't know if you need permits and stuff. I mean, the hottest day in Cooper Pedy was 50 degrees. Yeah, but how much was it in the houses? Because surely do they have aircon in those little rock houses? I presume so. I don't know, like, what's the point in living in a rock if you have aircon? I think that's the whole point, right? Is that they live in rocks because it's so hot and they They aircon's like energy and shit. Like it's fucking pain in the ass. Like realistically, how cold is it getting inside a rock? It's not getting that cold, is it? It's gonna be like, oh yeah, it's 40 degrees outside. It's gonna be like 30 degrees inside. It says it stays around 23 to 25. That's insane. On like a 40-degree day, you're hitting. I mean, that going to sleep in that temperature sucks. I'm not used to it, and that you're waking up sweating. I feel, or at least I am. I hate sleeping in anything that isn't like 10 degrees. I'm a cold sleeper. With aircon, oof. Oof. That changes it. That's still kind of really hot. Whenever I wake up, it's sweaty, my day's already ruined. I feel like I've been waking up sweaty more often. And I don't know if it's because I'm wearing like, maybe it's just long pants. And like long clothes. It's terrible. Waking up with that sort of like, it's not hard sweat, but it's like sort of like humid on your face and like on your body, and you're like, I need a shower. It's like you almost had a fucking workout in your sleep. Like, how am I actually sweating in my sleep? I don't get it. I don't get it. Someone explain to me how you sweat in your sleep. Surely you would like, your body is relaxed, so you would not sweat. Like, if you're awake, it's fine. But as soon as you're asleep, it's different. Like I could lay in my bed, the exact same temperature, same situation, and be completely fine, and it's actually quite nice. And then as soon as I go to sleep, I'm sweating. Like, surely sleeping doesn't raise your body temperature, does it? Do we have any scientists in the chat? I think let's cook up some potatoes to have as food. Or should we like start a farm? Like a potato farm? Not a potato farm, like I always do pumpkin pies. A pumpkin pie farm kind of sounds good. Don't we have 3 chickens? Are you kidding? I mean, it could be because of what you sleep in or your bed itself. But I feel like it's the exact, like, I could be in my bed. It's the same bed, same clothes, everything fine. And then I'll just go to sleep and it's different. Like, I'll have a nap, 2-hour nap. I'm sweating. I don't get it, man. Surely we run some Project Zomboid sometime. I'd be down. I feel like you need a crew for that though, and I don't know anyone. Like Cherry would play it. I think Cherry has it, but she's been MIA. I don't know anyone. Maybe Caddy? Maybe I can get Caddy and Lofi to play it? But that's a marathon type thing, I feel. I feel like if you get people together, you can't just play it for like an hour. And that's my issue right now, is that I don't want to play all day. I want to cook up some, well, potatoes as well. But I want to make some stone. Or should I just get a silk touch pick? I don't know, man. This shit's what to do. Let's... Where's my sugar cane? Let's get some wheat. Thank you for the farting. Thank you for the disgusting fart. Appreciate that. Modding Fallout is so fun. I've fully randomized my game and got the mod to actually work without bricking my laptop. Yes, how much space do you have on your laptop? Like, free right now. Because I noticed all my issues immediately are resolved as soon as I deleted Fortnite. 70 gigs? Oh. It wasn't the storage. Maybe it is a virus. Because you said it was, you've got an issue with your whole, like, you think you have a virus or something. And I've been in the same sort of situation. We need to kill some of the cattle. It's one of the mods. It was an updated version of the mods. It fixed itself after I updated all the mods. So the mods were bricking your laptop, bro. One of the mods is like farming Bitcoin. That's what it sounds like to me. Alright, I think we should be chilling on killing cows. I don't know how many bookshelves I actually need. 3. Let's see if that's enough. Let's... No, I think I needed more. $26? Did it go down? What? How do I do bookshelves? I feel like I'm really bad at this game. We need more cows. We need to slaughter more cows. No, wait, we don't. We don't need to slaughter more cows. I just need to get more bookshelves. Alright, 3. I don't know if this is gonna be enough. Like, if I place it like this, that's the max, yes. Okay. Now, let's try and get some levels. Oh, I had a villager last time. I forgot. It's been a week. Let's turn him into a farmer. Do I turn him into a farmer? Is that the strat? Wordle and 4 kind of gutted. I will do it before bed, I think. Or in the morning. Is farmer the strat? Farmer is the strat if you've got like pumpkins and watermelons, but I haven't got... I've got pumpkins. I felt bad after chucking audio, a Jew as a guess. What? A Jew was a guess? That's the first guess. That's the best possible first guess. Was that not your first guess? I do audio. It's between a Jew and audio. Sometimes I'll change it up. I used it as my third guess because I had no clue what the word was. It do feels like a cheat though, but everyone does it. Everybody be doing the meta. It's just like, it's just the strat. September badge is so cool. I got a new badge. What was the new badge that you get for doing a collab stream like a couple days ago or something? Oh, also, don't you get like free stuff if you play Peak? I don't know if that's true. I got like an alert. I get like, if there's drops for like Peak. Question mark? What do you mean question mark? I got like a new badge. I got a badge for tuning into someone's stream. The Video Games Day badge. It's just a controller. Like, I can get rid of the dinosaur and put the controller. Look. I don't know, that kind of goes hard now that I'm looking at it. Damn, the dinosaur was 2020. Damn. That makes me feel old. What the fuck is this? Hero Brian. Do you have the... Yeah, I have the pledge badge. Hi, Holly.
Hello.
What was the machine that we first got on? What's that called?
Elliptical.
Elliptical. Okay. Because I was calling it a doohickey.
Oh, or a cross trainer, people call it as well. Cross trainer.
Okay.
But the official name is elliptical.
I seen that we can get you get like a badge or something on Twitch, or like emotes, or no, maybe it's something in game. If we play Peak, there's drops for Peak.
Okay.
So we can do that Peak stream soonish.
When soonish?
I don't know. I don't know if it's to stream with someone. I think you have to stream with someone. I don't think you can do it solo.
We can play along with Elena.
Elena was struggling with Peak.
Well, yeah, but she only had like one game.
Yeah. Could get Esp and Caddy, maybe. One day.
Yeah. Sounds good. Good looking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
They,
just gonna sit here and marinate for like an hour now.
they added key remapping to Peak and basketball. What? What does any of that mean? I don't know what key remapping is, but what's basketball? Basketball. Yeah, but how would you play that in Peak? Is it just the frisbee? Is it just a frisbee? Do I get a special award for it? Like, not in the lobby? Oh. Kind of. Same with chess? There's chess? In Peak? Damn, I'm playing Peak again. I'm gonna be versing people in chess in Peak. And a photo booth.
I love a photo booth.
They added so much to Peak.
I fucking love a photo. If I see a photo booth while I'm out, I have to take one. You know, here's a story for chat. I went out with my cousin for my birthday, and we had come across 3 photo booths in one day. And yes, we did take a photo in every single one of them. And it was London, so very expensive.
Do. I feel like photo booths are a scam.
They are.
Yeah, very much.
I just like them.
They're kind of cool to have. Like a physical photo is kind of cool. I get the appeal.
I love them. They're just a fun little thing to have, you know.
Yeah, they're definitely a scam though. Like if you think about it, it's just a photo.
You know, there was this really
They charge
cool,
you so
there was
much.
this really cool one that me and Lulu went. It was a photo booth, but basically it was like a shop dedicated to it. So you go in and you can like touch the makeup off and shit. And then it's like a screen, and then you can like step back and they give you like a button on a stick, and then you press it when you want.
Oh,
Yeah, it's actually really good.
that's like
And that
Red Dead
shop,
vibe.
I would pass every single day when going to work. So when it's my birthday, I said to her, we have to go in there. I've seen so many people queued up outside. I think it was like famous on TikTok or whatever. There were so many people. But yeah, so it was actually pretty cool. And I think it was like £8 for 2 photos, which wasn't too bad.
£8 for 2 photos.
Yeah.
I feel like photos are just like free. Like I feel like a photograph is insanely cheap.
Oh yeah.
But like all these companies just charge so much.
If you use something like print photos, they only charge you for delivery, which is like $1.99, and then you get like 45 for a month. Which actually don't hold me to that. It's been a couple of years since I used them, so it could have changed.
See, I feel like that's something sketchy on them with stuff like that, though.
No, it's because they're ridiculously cheap to print.
Yeah, but no business is making stuff free.
Well, because then you can also because they get you like extras and shit, like extras and adding like things to it, or
Yeah.
like, just more photos. Like you can double them for like a cheap price or whatever. So, and then they also had like a canvas.
Yeah.
They had like free canvas, like it's by the same company, and I got my mum 4 of them over 4 different months, and I only paid like £4.
Yeah. I broke my fucking pickaxe.
Idiot.
Ah. I've been streaming almost an hour already. Yeah.
I waited that long for the shower. Holy shit.
That's insane.
I was sitting there in the living room waiting for like 20 minutes.
That's fucked. Time flies when having fun, I guess. I wanted to make these slabs. Did I just... No, they're right here. So that's still water. Cool. Wish standing desks weren't so expensive. I've never even like looked at a standing desk. I feel like they're such a fad. But I also don't work at a desk. I just stream from a desk, so I don't feel like I'll stand up sometimes when I'm like needing to stretch. Like I'll stand up and talk to chat, but I don't feel the appeal of getting a standing desk.
You know you should be getting up like once every like 45 minutes. What it tells your body.
Yeah, but I'm like, I ain't doing that all that. I'll stand up every 6 hours or so. I don't care about the blood clots in my legs.
know what I'm gonna do?
But
For the first time in 9 months, I'm gonna switch my Wi-Fi on.
whoa.
Why is that big, you may ask? Because I downloaded so many books on KU and then cancelled it. But I'm gonna get KU again soon anyway. So.
Okay. Just a minute.
On Twitch, owned by Amazon, that I'm stealing from Amazon.
Uh-oh, I'm gonna get banned.
Is there earbuds under the desk?
What do you mean earbuds?
Like cleaning earbuds?
No. I don't think so. I've made way too many pumpkins seeds, damn it. I guess we're expanding. They I remember they gave me compression socks for when I had surgery. Because I'd be laying in bed for so long. And I'm like, brother, you sleep for 12 hours anyway. And I feel like it's just a bit unnecessary. Like, I sleep in my bed. I sleep for 12 hours. I guess you're also laying in bed while you're awake. I hate hospitals. Hospitals fucking suck. They just feel so sad. They've got a very depressing aura about them, yeah. But I remember when I was in my ward, and there was a guy, because there's nothing to do except eavesdrop. Like, my bad for eavesdropping. But I remember there was a guy in my ward across from me who was in a motorcycle accident. I don't know what actually was wrong, like what happened to him, but he was in an accident, but he was like I don't remember exactly because it was so long ago. But he was so chill. He was a super chill guy. Am I doing this right? Yeah. And like, I remember leaving, and he was like, "See ya, mate." And I'm like, I was not expecting the guy that I was just sharing a ward with to be like, you know, "See ya." But I guess you're spending all this time in a room with someone who's also had like a traumatic incident of some sort, like that you sort of build that sort of camaraderie. Pumpkin. Oh, weird having surgery for the first time. I thought they would, when they gave me the thingy, that puts you to sleep, the anesthesia. I thought they'd count me down like in every fucking bit of media I've ever seen. But no, they injected it or whatever. And I literally was like sitting there and I just went to sleep. Like instantly. And then I remember, it's so weird, I didn't have there was no dream or anything, you just wake up. You actually just teleport and then you're suddenly in the, recovery bit. And I'm like, damn, I think I joked with the nurse, like, damn, I thought he was going to count me down. I think that's the first thing I said coming out of my anesthesia was like, I thought he would count me down. Like, is it done already? Which they probably get all the fucking time. They did that for me, but there was a table at the end of the surgery table. Everyone jumped. And everyone jumped. It was scary. As the table was getting moved. What? What do you mean? What is going on, Es? How to explain? Did they fuck with you? What do you mean? Or is this like a nightmare you had? Because I've never experienced that sort of like. I just like woke up. Like there was nothing. There was no dream, nothing. You don't even remember going to sleep. Like they lowered the chair down for the surgery and there was a table with stuff on it which they forgot to move and the chair got stuck on the table. Fuck, okay, I got it. This was before the anesthetic. As they were counting down, so the last thing you remember is just them fucking, like, shitting themselves that they've crushed all the equipment. Dry as fuck throat. I feel like that would be normal. They probably had to put a tube down your throat. They have to do that anyway. To make sure you breathe. But I don't remember having a dry throat. I think I was fine. Maybe I'm just so used to, like, waking up with my throat dry. I thought it was normal. From the anesthetic, it was like end of a 5-second dream. It felt instant. It felt like I was only out for like 2 seconds. And it was the craziest feeling ever. I was having a dream. I want to know how long I was actually out for. I think it's only like less than like 2 hours for like a gallbladder removal. I feel like that would also like affect how long you perceive as being out for. Because if you are asleep for like, I think 90 minutes is a normal sleep, right? So if you're out for that long, you're gonna wake up. Maybe you have a dream. But like I was out for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I think the surgery. You think about surgery being like a long time, but it's really not. Like, how long have I been streaming? An hour. Like, for the surgeon, it's probably fucking a while, but considering, like, you wait on someone to get out of surgery, it's pretty quick. And appendicitis is a common surgery, so they'd be good at it. Yeah. Same with gallbladder, because people get their gallbladders removed anyway. So it's not an actual, like an uncommon thing. It's like it with every surgery. Like, there's people being booked What the fuck are you doing in my house? Espers, this guy chill. Do we let him live? He's kind of chilling. It was weird having an IV in my hand. Yes, dude. The IV in my hand, like, I had it from the local hospital all the way, traveled to the city to get my surgery done. And as I arrived, like, they needed to do blood tests and stuff to check your infection levels. They checked it. They took the blood. Instead of finding my vein, because I was so dehydrated. Instead of like finding it, I guess they just quickly grabbed it out of my IV, which is not meant to happen, apparently. And I thought it was normal. Hey,
Can you pass me my lip balm?
yeah. You want me to chuck it?
Yeah.
Throw it.
Got it.
Nice. Yeah, like they were taking blood out of my IV, and I didn't know that was not normal until like after my surgery, I think, where the nurse came in and was like really struggling to find my vein, and I'm like, I actually said, why don't you get it out of the thingy in my wrist, like like everyone else has been doing, and that she like looked at me and was like, they should not have been doing that, and I'm like, huh, okay, good to know. Because I was getting medication and I was getting bloods through that thing. I had 2 IVs put in. The one before the surgery in my arm and one on my hand during the surgery. I think I just had the one in my wrist, which kind of felt like a bionic. Like you have it just a hole in you that goes straight to your bloodstream that they just put medication through. And it's just there and it was like chilling for like a while. After the surgery, the one in my hand wasn't used, only the one in my arm. Weird. So I guess the one in the... Okay, he's fucking up my crops. I'm killing him. I guess we gotta block this off. Let's make some... What are they called? Fence. The one in my hand was probably anesthetic. Helped the nurses. Were really nice. I feel like... Okay. Every nurse... All the nurses are super, like, nice. Until you get an ER nurse. Is it ER? Emergency, yeah, ER. Them nurses are like straight to the they're straight to the point. They're like, because they have to deal with bullshit all day, every day, and they're kind of like calloused because of the bullshit. Like I don't judge it. I don't judge them for that. Fair. But like, after you get out through the emergency nurses, and you actually like have to, you deal with some real nurses. Not real nurse. Making this sound really bad. Like the nurses at the rest of the hospital, they feel like just so nice. Was in the women's and children's hospital. Wait, hang on. Besides, when I leaked a bit from my first IV for like 3 seconds. I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's like the ER nurses are very like calloused. I did have a really nice ER nurse though. The first and second nurse that I had to deal with at the ER was, the second one was lovely, but I feel like I think she was a trainee, so she wasn't very calloused at that point. And the first nurse was a nighttime nurse, so I don't know if there's any difference. But the second one was the one that actually like gave me painkillers and stuff and like actually was looking after me. The last The third nurse was a complete asshole and just actually kicked me out. Said literally, "There's nothing wrong with you. Get out." And I'm like, "I'm in pain. Like, there's something wrong with me." And she said she must have thought I just had a stomach bug or something because I was vomiting because of the anesthetic. But no, I was in pain. And a lot of it. So that wasn't a very nice experience. And it kind of it made the whole experience of that hospital quite a bad experience as a whole. Okay, my village is still here. I need to zombify this villager to get some actual discounts. What would we have the brewing stand, but we need the blaze rod, don't we? Yikes. Okay, we have two options. We either deal with the scam of the villager, and we start building into the house, or we adventure into the nether and start building some like a base in the nether. I think we just deal with it. The nether's a bit scary. We should breed some of the thingies. I think I was only in the hospital for like 3 to 4 days before I went home, and I spent a week and a half at home before I went back to school. The most surreal experience I was at a certain point, I didn't have painkillers, so I could feel medication going through my bloodstream. What the fuck? That just took me back to when I had the CT scan. They put in a like, I don't know what it is. It was it's something to help be able to see your blood vessels. It's like a dye, but I think it's like iodine. I think it's iodine, and they inject it, and holy shit, I know the exact feeling because it went. You could feel it go into your blood vessels, and he told me that I had Some people piss themselves because it just gives you like a sensation like you're gonna piss yourself. And he said you won't piss yourself, but you're gonna feel like you're pissing yourself. I felt like I was gonna shit myself. It 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 was hot. You could feel it in your face, and I felt it in my asshole. That's gross, but you could feel heat. You feel heat. I don't know. It felt like a lot of feelings. I didn't feel like I was gonna piss myself though. That's all I'm saying. That's like, it just felt like it was after you get used to it. It felt quite nice. It was like kind of a relaxing heat. Felt like you were in a sauna. Like I could feel it in my face. I could feel my blood in my face like heat up. It was just super weird. And I don't think there's any way to explain it other than you could feel your blood heating up. And you feel it like crawl over you, like it starts in your hand and it goes to your like shoulder and then it gets into your heart and then you start pumping it. And it just like it courses everywhere. saw a video on my recommendation, someone putting an IV in for education, and I don't get how people don't get squeamish around stuff like that. What, like needles? Or like, what do you mean? I don't get squeamish around needles. I've had to have my blood tested that often since I was literally like 3. I'm so chill. It's just the feeling of it being inside you. You shouldn't feel it inside. You shouldn't feel it. I think when you have a blood test and you have a really big blood test, you can feel it draining you. Like your arm starts going cold because there's no blood. That's a weird feeling. But I've never felt the needle in me. I felt a prick, which is, you feel a prick all the time. I feel scared if I'm gonna bend my arm by accident. When getting my blood tested, in case it like goes through my vein to the other side, that scares me. And that scared me when I had the IV in. But I don't know if they use like, I think I heard something about I don't know if it was just invented. I don't know what they use, but like there's a needle tip that they use now, like that flops out. Like it goes at room temperature, it's stiff, and then when it's in your bloodstream, it's like floppy, so you can bend everything, and there's no risk of it like puncturing. Why can't we just go for blood tests and say, yeah, there's blood in there? Well, I feel like it's not. They're not. I feel like they're not testing for if there's blood in there. I feel like they're testing for blood inside of there. You know, like what's inside your blood, not for the fact that you've got blood. Because it would be completely different. If they were testing if you had blood, they'd be like, they could just prick your finger, and they'd be like, oh yeah, you're bleeding. I'm pretty sure there's blood inside of blood. No. No, there's red blood cells inside of your blood. But there's not more blood inside your blood. Your blood will be comprised of other things that is not blood, but as a whole is blood. It's not going to be an endless loop of blood. You don't go in a microscope and be like, there's blood in this blood. I wonder what's inside the blood inside the blood. Oh, more blood. How do you know that? I feel like I shouldn't know that, actually. I feel like maybe I'm bullshitting. I want to know how they test for blood. Who the fuck created the thing to be able to test in my blood? Or is there one guy with a microscope looking at everyone's blood and being like, yeah, he's got maybe like 6? Yeah, that he's got 6 of these cells. Yeah, that's pretty good. He gives it a bit of a taste. He's like, yep, there's an iron deficiency. I'm tasting a distinct lack of vitamin D. It's all too common these days. Everyone inside, stuck inside. I'm just happy I haven't gotten a call about diabetes from past blood tests, since diabetes seems like such a pain. I feel like diabetes is such a fucking pain in the ass. You're right. My dad's got diabetes, and like at the when he went for a surgery, I was there, and the nurse had to like explain all these different things. And it's so expensive. Like he got this remote thing, like it was like a permanent thingy that tests his blood sugar that was in his arm, and all he had to do was put the little remote next to it, and it would ping back what he had. That shit was like expensive, and you could only wear it for like a week. It was like $600 per week. Like, as far as I know, diabetes doesn't run in my family. I don't know. I think if you don't have type 1, you'll know if you have type 1. Like, you're born with type 1. I'm pretty sure you're safe if you don't eat sugary and shit. Like, I don't think you really get diabetes with diabetes type 2 without, like, unless you've got an actual problem with your pancreas, I want to say. If you haven't got a problem with that, I think it's just all dietary and stuff. Paying a subscription to make sure you're still living. Yeah, it's fucking insane. Isn't it the American government wanted to like make us as Australians pay more for insulin because they have like a monopoly on their insulin. So they charge so much. And they're like, no. I don't know if that's accurate. Right, what am I doing? I think I've fucked my 7 TV. I can't tab emotes anymore. That's gotta be the worst thing I can imagine. Why did he switch trades? Go back. Switch him again. No. Can you move? I don't know. Okay, that's good. I need potatoes, though. Might uninstall and reinstall all of the Twitch extensions. Yeah, I'd do that. I feel like FFC and shit just is a pain in the ass nowadays. Like, FFC was like the GOAT for a little bit, and now that 7TV's out, no one. I don't want to deal with FFC and like BTTV. Like, it's just confusing. Damn, we need more space for our pumpkin. Not pumpkin, potatoes. I guess we can go exploring in the Nether. I'm gonna build a little bit of a highway and a base. See, 7TV rinses FFC. Just on emotes, there is some like features on FFC that are like bugged out a little nowadays. Like, I haven't really fixed any of the things, but like they were pretty good. Like auto claiming your little bonus channel points That was nice. That was a nice feature. Damn, did they nerf quartz? I feel like quartz used to give a ton more XP. Alright, I'm gonna go... Do we go enchant? No, we get a new pickaxe to enchant, right? Or should I use it on armor? What do I do? Let's just do a new pickaxe. What am I doing? What am I doing? Unbreaking efficiency 4. Cool. I guess I can just use that one. We still need to get another villager. Whew. Cobblestone looks ugly for now. We can change it later, I think. I think there's different blocks that are also indestructible to ghasts. I'm so scared. I don't like this. I don't like being over the lava. Okay, there's no ghasts for now. I just want to fill it all in. I might stream another day this week, just to make up for the fact I was a little bit late. Or maybe if I end early, make up for that. I don't know if this is at all... This is not going to be, like, symmetrical at all. But at least it's going to keep us safe. And we have tons of cobble we can just get rid of. I'm so scared to highway. I don't know what's, like, if there's anything I can do to make it more safe. Because if I get sniped by a ghast, I'm dead. There it is. That was easy. Um, should build it higher, and then I can put a roof on it, and then we're fully good. Ugh. I'm tired. Is there anything of value that these guys do? Fixed it? It was that easy. Uninstalling, reinstalling. Like turning it off and back on again is it's just the meta. They haven't patched it. Cobblestone block. Why is that? I wasn't saving the setting. Idiot. My bad. I shouldn't say that. That's nasty. SB Uni, do you learn stuff like math? Or do you like only do what you paid for? 'Cause I feel like it's insane to go like them making you learn like maths and stuff that is completely irrelevant to what you're studying. I didn't get taught what I'm enrolled in, like archaeology and anthropology. What's anthropology? Is that the study of like early humans? Anthropology. Study of cultures. Oh. It's pretty rad. Would you say that we in the Wounds chat are cultured? Do we have a Wounds culture? Yeah. Does everything have a culture, or are we special? It's like it's gonna feel. It feels a little bit. If it's like everything has a culture. Like, oh my god, everything does have a culture. From my understanding. Damn. We ain't special. Because culture is just a set norms, right? Like last Thursday, I got to look at people at coffee shops for anthropology.
Hey.
Hey. Hi.
Look. Put this in the
Yeah, like everything has a culture. Like every single family has a set culture, like their family's culture. And like it could be as simple as like, you know, you have traditions, like taking your shoes off, or like loading the way you load a dishwasher. That's all part of your family's culture. Kinship was a fun thing to learn about. What part about kingship is... Like, what's the most interesting part about kinship? Oh. Like how certain cultures do kinship as a whole. I think I know what you're talking about. Like how in some cultures they have not the sort of nuclear family-esque thing. Like how you have your father, your mother, and you have uncles and aunties. Like in some cultures, your like uncles and aunties are pretty much the same as your mother and father. And like your cousins are all like classed as your brother and sister. Like there's no differentiating between cousins in some cultures, and then there's like stuff like that, right? There's a certain group which has kinship term for everything. Oh, like you have what would even, like an older sibling is completely different to a younger sibling. Like a dolphin or water. What? I'm confused now. That one dolphin or water confused the fuck out of me. Like when I say, I mean everything. Oh. Oh. I think I got it. I think I don't understand it, but I get it. Like it's not an absurd statement anymore. This is so sketchy. I hear ghasts and like I'm just okay. I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna grab some bone and a happy ghast, I guess. Want the cobble? I feel like I'm gonna get super unlucky with the fortress. Like I don't know where the fuck it is. Like our fortress is gonna be like thousands of blocks away. Get some quartz just for XP, and also quartz can kind of be used for stuff, I guess. Yeah, I can't find it. That's alright. like, what does it mean that there's kinship for, like, water? Like, is in their culture, in that culture, is everything part of their family? Yeah, like they are connected to that body of water or that tree. That's kind of sick. It's kind of cool. I get it now. I get it. Because we perceive, like, things as just things, but they, like, this culture perceives things as, like, a part of the organism that we call life. Plus, all the lecturers that we get in anthropology are actually good at teaching the subject and are engaging. Dude, having a good teacher is just the best. Having a good teacher will just stick with you for like life. I have good teachers for all my subjects besides my comms class. That teacher sucks, but she's still a good teacher, if that makes it. It makes sense. They're good at teaching, like they're good at teaching, but they're like, they are bad at sort of socializing as to a group. Or like the other way around. Like they're good at like just speaking to a group and teaching a group. But like if you have an issue that needs some sort of personal attention. She's a my way or the highway type person. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. Is this seat? Wait, there's a new disc? There's like no fortresses nearby, huh? I don't know what to do. So I can't believe I got marked down for formatting the paper wrong. Hopefully I can still email her about resubmitting it, because I never got around to doing that. It's been a week, Esp. Esp, that's been a week. Should have done that. You should have definitely done that by now. It's just an email. It's just words. You gotta use words. Dude, we could get a Strider to ride across. my head off since it just hit 1:30. Need sleep. Alright, Asp. Good night. I'm gonna try and make it back to my spot. Is my house at 0-0? I think it was. Yeah, I'm getting off after this. Just gotta get back home safe and sound. I can make it over to here. Instead of making a straight line the entire time. This is scary. How did I even get here? Did I say goodnight, Asp? Goodnight, Asp. Don't let the bed bugs bite. We should rename Minecraft to Monotone Minecraft. My Minecraft streams. Monotone Minecraft. Because I feel like there's no... When I speak to myself, I just speak the exact same the entire stream. There it is. Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. I can't find a nether fortress around, which is annoying. Make a new portal? I might just see if we can get lucky somewhere else. And then I'll just travel to that portal every time. How many? 24. I feel like that is more than enough. Yeah. Alright. I don't know if I want to... Do I start reading or do I get back into drawing? It's like a nighttime thing before bed. Because I need to get off my phone. Like, I suck at drawing, but I want to get better. And just draw for fun. Reading's great, though. Reading's great to go to sleep. I'm getting rid of these and I'm replacing them with potatoes. So the villager needs potatoes. Alright. I think we should next stream we'll start building our house over that way. It'll be our little pink house. Even though I've done a lot of progress on my basement for this house, I feel like I will just get stuck with that look. Maybe we could make a village thing that S was saying. Instead of having them locked up, we actually have houses. But I feel like that's a very late game thing we need to worry about. Not right now. And I don't know how long we can even survive. Like, how many hours have we played of so far? Where would it say it? Time played, probably? Time played, 10 hours. Almost 11 hours. That's pretty mediocre. Alright. I'm heading off. Anyone to raid? Nope. No one's on. Alright. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, chat. Thank you for dropping by on Top Wednesday. Watch Wins Wednesdays. Wednesday. Watch Wins Wednesday. Bye-bye. Thanks for dropping by.